Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. I'm Dallin and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Survival episode 4. Last time we ended up, while searching for a jungle biome, we ended up making a giant circle all the way around and ending up back here. Looks like the dark oak tree that we got last episode has already grown, that's good. But in any case, this episode, we're going to continue the search for a jungle biome or a bamboo forest. This time by going the complete opposite direction. I was making sure that we had enough food for the journey, however long that may be. 164, I believe. Just double checking coordinates. Yeah, okay. 101 and 164. That would have been interesting. Oh yeah, my boat last time disappeared, I believe. So I have to make a new one anyways. So we are going this way this time. Seeing what we can find. This might be good for a fuel source later. So lava buckets are pretty good for smelting. You know, each lava bucket smelts 100 items, so relatively efficient, and you get to keep the bucket, so it's even better. That's odd. You know, just imagine if there's a jungle biome right over here. It'd be slightly annoying after last episode. Not going to lie. We spent over an hour searching yesterday. So let's hope we have a bit better luck this time. Okay, for a second I thought I didn't bring the extra bed. That would not have been good. Another shipwreck. We're not really interested in those right now. Maybe on the way back if we see some. But top priority this episode is most definitely the jungle or the bamboo forest. That's a bunch of drowned down there. I think I saw at least one holding a trident. Looks like an underwater ravine over there. Is this just a small island, or is this That's just a small one. Okay. Thought that might have been a part of a larger area of land. But apparently not, so. It's an interesting cave structure over there. I honestly did not realize it was so close, that it was so late in the day otherwise. No, not again, come on. How many times is that gonna happen? I think I know what's going on with it, because it happened to some water as well at some point, where it looked like it was picked up, but in reality it was not. So you couldn't actually place it. And I think kind of the same thing happened, except with a boat, it just allows you to travel, you just can't get off of it or something, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's slightly annoying. So. But we'll deal with it. We don't really have a choice, so. There is that. So far, we're off to about the same start as last time. Crossed an ocean and found hills. Not looking too good for that jungle biome. Guess we'll keep heading this way for a little bit and see what comes of it. Not much, apparently. It's a rather large tree, though. But it's not what I'm looking for, so. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, we found another savanna biome. Who knows, we might even find a village. No, come on. Well, I guess we just don't get to keep boats. I mean, that's slightly annoying, but Well, what can we do better, right? Okay, apparently as leaves burn, it sounds like wool being destroyed. That's interesting. What is this, a desert gonna be? It's a desert. Finally something new. I mean, once again, not really what we're looking for, but something new at least. Maybe we'll find a desert village or a desert temple. Almost as cool as Jungle Temple, but I mean not quite. You'll get free redstone stuff from Jungle Temple. I'm sorry, from Desert Temples. All you get is a pressure plate and some TNT and some randomly generated loot. But I guess it's possible. Is that a desert? Okay, yes, it is a desert village. Couldn't tell at first if it was a desert village or a desert temple. That's because there's one right next to the other. Okay, we'll explore the temple next. Here, another cat. You don't have anything interesting. Oh, the cat ran away. Hey, why'd you close the door on me, buddy? It's not nice. I'm just trying to see what you have here. Cauldron. But nothing interesting. Composter. Cat. Person stuck on a roof. Iron golem. Seriously? Nothing? Oh, and a desert well over there. That's interesting. Alright, well. Let's check out this temple. I almost mined the wrong block there. I'll take a notch apple. Thank you. Lure 2, that'll work for the, I will take bones, just in case. That'll work for the, fishing rod that I plan on making at some point. Don't really need horse armor, I'll always take diamond. Do need a saddle though, so that's good. I don't really care about getting the TNT. And now to continue on our way. Now when we get back to the base though, we can tame a horse. Random grass and desert, okay. That might have been a small river biome actually. And back to the desolate wasteland that is the desert. And I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I apologize if you can. It sounds like somebody forgot to turn off an alarm or whatnot. At some point I'll probably pause and quickly investigate it because I'm not quite sure where it's coming from. Hey, another desert village. Maybe we can find that blockhouse looking for last episode as well. I don't know what it's called, otherwise I would have said it, but I know what it looks like. It's not a cartography table, and I don't necessarily want. Okay, so there's just no point in that. Okay. I will, however, take this. That's definitely useful. And then I'll take like redstone. Keep it red this time. It's not really that efficient. As the iron golem just lumbers around menacingly. Yes, 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 cat, we hear you. I'll take a barrel, why not? Actually I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna see if it works like a chest or if I can actually put stuff in it. Like a shulker box. No, it just works like a chest, okay. Had a shulker box, so that'd be something. We have to go to the end for those. So that's a little ways off. I'll one up this way, I guess. Whilst we wait for night. Now we have a brewing stand though, so we can make potions. Still doesn't really help us for the nether because, you know, we don't have magma cream, which we need for fire resistance. Which would help us immensely. Yeah, I don't think you are able to craft notch apples anymore. I think you can only get them from loot from dungeons or desert temples or something. I think they removed the crafting recipe a few updates ago, which is unfortunate. It used to be, I can always try it later, but the crafting recipe used to be 8 blocks of gold around an apple. Now I think you can only make the regular golden apples, so that's fun. Oh yeah, forgot. Boats are apparently broken for me. Yay. Well, that is a feature I do enjoy, though. You can just exit crafting and puts everything back. So I'm gonna try it here. Move a few blocks. I think it'll work now. That's some weird lag, though. Oh. Another plains biome looks like. At least we have our boat this time. So that's nice. I think villagers can spawn in savannas as well. Oh, never mind. There's another desert. But you know what? I think we'll explore the savannah. So we spent never mind. Very short savannah. So back into the desert, I guess. yeah, very exciting stuff, I guess, right now. I guess I could talk about future content that I have plans for. So pretty soon here, I plan on recording like some Dead Rising or some more TF2 or something. Not quite sure if I'm gonna record like Fallout or GTA or something. I'm not quite sure what I want to do on that front, but I will most definitely be recording some more TF2 and some Dead Rising soon. Maybe some not Dead by Daylight. 7 Days to Die. That's a game I've been wanting to play for a while. If you don't know what 7 Days to Die is, it is a zombie survival game. It says 7 days to die, so it implies you only have 7 days, but you can actually survive longer. I don't think they ever finished the game per se, kind of like The Forest, but I think the zombies are just harder every 7 days or something. So haven't played the game yet, though. You know, Steam sales, woo. Great place to get games. Alright, so far we've learned on one side we have a bunch of plains, savannas, and desert. On the other we have a bunch of plains and savannas. And our 5th total village. Stone cutter, I already have one of those. Who is like a blacksmith? It is. This is the item I was looking for. Is it grindstone? Yes. Apples are always useful. But a grindstone, that was the name of the block I was looking for. Just because it allows you to, I believe it said add or disenchant your items, or repair and disenchant rather. So, and honestly I don't know how to make one, didn't really want to look it up, so I mean easier just to steal it from the village. Villagers don't need it, they have iron golems. They don't use weapons. Those are the pillagers. Yay. More lava. I'm tempted to tame the next horse I see just to make traveling that much easier. I mean, if we're gonna travel long distances, you know, we might as well be a tiny bit faster. I mean, the worst part is we only need a little bit of bamboo. It grows so fast. And in such large quantities that we only really need about 5 total. And we have and we can set up a huge farm. You are not a horse, I shall not tame you. But, yeah. Once again, though, a jungle temple would be nice to raid. Or if we encounter another dark oak forest, you know, seeing if there's a woodland mansion. So far, just savannas and deserts, though, this episode. Hopefully we can find a jungle within 2 episodes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to search off camera and, you know, don't want to do everything. I don't want to do too much off camera in this series, you know. Because if I do it off camera, you know, it could be, oh no, he died and just backed up the world, or you know, just this different world. But you know, you guys know how it is. I'd rather do it all on camera. Not because of a trust thing, but you know, it makes it easier for me to do it on camera, honestly. Chest here. I'll actually put that on now. And then immediately bolt out. But I'm right here, so might as well. Where would the other one be though? Like here? This one's right up on shore, that's why I went after this one. That one's southwest of me. And I'll get that when I head back to the base. But for now, we continue. I should probably change that back to my iron helmet. Make sure I'm close enough to the bed because, yeah. All right. Just looking at an alert on my phone real quick. Probably should have paused, but it doesn't really matter. I literally just slept, so. Oh well, we found turtles. Not what we're looking for. I'm pretty sure we don't need any turtle shells for anything, so make sure the boat works for longer than. Okay, perfect. Need to make sure it works longer than 3 feet. Or for more than 3 feet without glitching out. I'll probably end up getting the treasure map off camera just because, you know, it's out of the way. I'm not going to be heading back that way this episode, so there's really no point. This is right on shore, so honestly might as well grab it. Projectile protection 3, fire protection, blast protection. Actually, I'll take this. Okay, let's see how the chest in this can. Oh. I'm not quite sure what effect that Suspicious Stew will give me. But the way Suspicious Stew works is you can make it using like the recipe for mushroom stew. But you add a flour to it. Okay. You add a flour to it and it gives it a random effect. I don't know what effect this will give me, but when I need to eat it, we'll find out. Oh, that'll be a nice ship to explore. But those other two were not that far out of the way. They were almost right up on shore, so... Oh, back to the desert. Hooray for us. Nice little oasis here. Missing some palm trees though. Oh, that could be a good idea if we survive long enough to do it. Though we'd have to make custom palm trees, probably using acacia wood. Acacia, I don't know how it's pronounced. But no, that could be interesting. Just custom building an oasis at some point. Random mountain. Oh. Let's see if we get any more enchanted golden apples. No, but we did get regular ones. Nah, I don't really need smart. I misplaced that one. Well, I mistimed it rather, not misplaced. Okay, make sure the water bottle didn't glitch out. Alright. Got another golden apple added, which is always good. Got some more diamonds. So we were at like 19. Which this now should bring us up to 22. I don't remember if I found it in the last episode. I might have. So we might actually have enough for a full set of diamond armor now. That's a cool cave. I'm actually going to get the coordinates for this because this might be fun to mess with later. Let's take a screenshot of it. It's faster. Might have to mess with that later. I guess if you guys want to, let's see if the command works in hardcore. But if you guys want to play on the seed, here you guys go. There it is, right there. 107537456158084. That looks like 5807 at the end. So I don't think I'll need cactus for anything. I mean, nothing that I can think of anyways, but who knows? Hello, random ravine. That I really want, like, no part in taking. Why do I have torches there? I don't need them. Right there. That could have been really bad if I didn't have feather falling because of where my water bucket was placed. Well, then again, I don't think that fall would have killed us. We would have taken like 4 hearts of damage. Maybe 4.5. I don't think we've seen a pillager outpost yet. Or a proper occasionally. Acacia village. Excuse me. This might be 2 villages mixed in one, actually. So, maybe not. We'll see. Melons. Interesting choice. Do you have anything interesting? No. Only 2 more. Okay. Alrighty then. Interesting farming habits, must say. I don't think that's very efficient, but I mean, who am I to tell you guys what your job is? So, yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, but that's up to you, buddy. So, a few more, 3 more buildings. Yeah, okay. 3 more buildings to check here. Alright. I don't need those. Sure. No, thank you. I heard a tripwire go off. Whatever. I'm going to leave this strange village alone. Oh, I didn't get to check. Whatever. No, I'm done here. Those last 2 buildings will be a mystery. Any potential loot will go unchecked. change this to my potatoes. Probably should cook those and make them baked potatoes, but too late now. But on the bright side, as we search, we find some interesting structures. I mean, last episode we found an ocean monument. So, I mean, that was pretty cool. This episode we found a few villages. We found a few desert temples. I do kind of want to try and kill the iron golem, but there's no point. I don't really need iron right now. I honestly shouldn't even be really picking it up from the chests I find, but you know, why not? I don't want to mine, I got a bunch of it, so I'm good for now. Once we get farther and farther away from the base. And this time we're not even heading even remotely towards where we were. I'm not going to stand here. That is dangerous. Just sand. If the block update happened just then, I would have been so screwed. Like, that would have been the end of this world. And I mean, 4th episode, I get... No, this is 5th episode now, isn't it? Whatever episode this is, we would have had to, the next episode would have been season 2, episode 1, I guess. But, not this time. Let's first off, boat. Perfect. Let's head this way for a bit, I guess. I haven't turned in a while. So I guess let's start heading this way. I have no idea what that was. Don't really want to check it out right now. Another drowned structure up above water. Another shipwreck. This chest right up the top there, right in the center cargo hold. But no matter. Oh look, more desert. Just the biome we were looking for. Let's go through the river. Which just so happens looks like it turns into like a lake type thing. It doesn't actually go back out in the ocean. Could be wrong. What the? Okay. We have actual ground that's not savanna or desert. Let's see what we find. Still extremely far away from the base. But, you know. kind of done with deserts right now. Honestly, I'm tempted to say the next time I find something even remotely interesting, we'll end the episode. Those are not technically horses, so, and I don't have any chests or anything, so don't really care about taming donkeys. If I had chests on me, or whatever you need to do to add cargo, because I think you need a special item. I'm probably horrifically wrong on that, but who knows? I might just be wasting a resource right there. One, of transporting, two, for saddling. I think you can also do that with llamas, but I'm not quite sure. And we're back to a savanna biome. So, I mean, eventually we'll find a jungle, right? Yeah. So, terrain generation works in Infinite World. You'll eventually find what you're looking for. You just might take a really long time. And that's fun. Fortunately, I don't really have, unfortunately, don't really have much to talk about really while we explore it, but you know, just in case a random thought pops into my head. Or if I die, I'm keeping it recording. So. I really don't expect to die. But at least not yet. But I mean, who knows, right? Probably gonna have to eat that pumpkin pie. Alright. Another day, time to continue moving. I can't recall right now. Have we seen brown sheep before? If not, that's interesting. I know we haven't seen pink yet. And we're back to a desert. Yeah. Potato pie. I might as well figure out what the suspicious C does next. There's no point in not figuring out what it does. Oh, more grassland. Oh well, I see a horse. I've gotta go tame it real quick. It's the first one I saw. Okay, let's keep your saddle. Run away. Let's see. Not the fastest horse, not the, it doesn't jump the highest, but it gets the job done. So, I mean, better off than I was. Like a 2-block jump max, and also health kinda sucks, but oh well, nothing I can really do about it. Go this way. Oh, just more savannah. You know, like literally almost any other survival world that I start, I can find a jungle easily in. I say almost because there has been a few where that's not the case. So, but I mean, I generally do not have this much issue with finding a singular biome. Well, I guess it doesn't just affect boats. Excuse me? I'm not going to pretend I know what's going on there. But sure. If he comes back, we'll give him some foresight. But I guess it's back to running on foot. Since I have no idea where the hell my horse is. Nor do I have a saddle anymore. Let's see what this golden stew does. So do I... Oh, jump boost. That's extremely useful. Oh, I'm back to eating steak. Looks like another ravine. You know, when I originally planned on finding a jungle biome, I did not expect, one, that it would take 2 episodes, 2, that it would take this long. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. No matter what, whether I find it or not in this episode or on my way back afterwards. Next episode we're going to the Nether. I've delayed it long enough. And even though we won't really work on our house much until we have scaffolding, we do also need to go to the Nether so that we can get blaze powder and also gas tears. Potions of regeneration would also be nice to have on hand. That might be a good reason to start killing a bunch of creepers. Making splash, using gunpowder to make splash potions. That we don't really have to spend however long the animation takes. I think it's like 2 seconds or something, 2 or 3 seconds, or 1.5 seconds. I've never timed it. To actually drink a potion. So. Already almost night. Alright, I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes of searching and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this episode. Since I am pretty tired and need to sleep, so yeah. Because it was just exploration. I wasn't going to the nether or anything. And I don't really see any harm in me recording. Even though I am exhausted. Because, you know, I'm just running around trying to find a jungle. So I do apologize for being silent for a lot of this video, but I mean, I know I've said it earlier, but I mean, it's exploration. It's slightly boring, but you know, it's gotta be done. We get more resources. If we find a jungle biome, you know, we'll try and get some saplings. We'll get cocoa beans. We'll get bamboo. Might find a jungle temple. But I mean, with how many other temples we found, I doubt I would be lucky enough to get a jungle temple. Just because, you know, we've seen like 3 regular desert temples right now. Those used to be relatively rare. I'm only rating you because you're right here. You don't really have anything I need. So, I wonder what these giant towers are. But anyway, I don't really have time based on the time that I gave. And just because I did that, I'll go ahead and add another minute, so like 3 more minutes of searching before I call it for the episode. Another sunken ship, or shipwreck rather. This episode's already can be over an hour. A large chunk of land maybe, but doesn't look like it. So we continue. However, I will not end on the ocean. I will end on dry land. So. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Oh, more desert. I found an ice biome, or a glacier biome rather, or whatever it's called. That's pretty cool. We'll probably never be able to find this. I'll see if it's worth it for me to stop here. Probably not. But I don't feel like looking for another chest, or both digging for one. So that is another minute to the timer, because we got I got sidetracked. I had Silk Touch though, this would be nice. Just grab a bunch of blue eyes. So I believe that's what this is called. Might be compact ice. I don't know. That's blue ice. That's definitely compact ice then. That was definitely a color difference. So, you know what? Now I've got to see this now. Adventure. Okay, we haven't explored everything but a jungle yet. Jungle and bamboo forest rather. I would have been quite annoyed. Probably getting relatively close though. I mean, well, we just looked at 25 out of 42, but I'll search until nightfall, running around, and then after I sleep, I'm gonna call it. Is it? No, it's a donkey. For a second, I thought that was a goat. Just randomly check coordinates. Technically almost back to the base if we wanted to trail another 2,000 blocks that way. Well, a bit over 2,000 blocks, but at this point it doesn't really matter. I don't know how I got onto this boat. I'm going to be ending the episode here soon. But, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if I just missed it somewhere. Or missed a jungle somewhere. Probably took a wrong turn someplace. I'd probably look up the sea on a generator or something. On a map generator and find a jungle, but I mean, what's the fun in that? Because you don't get to explore, you don't get to see. I guess you do gotta run all the way there, but I mean, you don't get to see all of the terrain. See if there's any interesting points you want to mess around with later. Like, there was a realm that I played on for a little bit. I never got to work with the spot I wanted to, but I have a gorgeous screenshot of a giant, like, cavern inside of a mountain that I wanted to terraform and make into like an evil base type thing, and I stopped playing on the realm. so I never got to do that. But it's on an amplified world anyways, so I probably wouldn't be able to find anything like it in a hardcore world that I have set up now. Maybe if I set up a hardcore world, not a hardcore world, a amplified hardcore world, I might be able to find something like it, but I mean, chances of that are pretty low, I would say. I mean, it was like the perfect area for a base like that, like just behind where I have the screenshot of it. I'll keep it going, just because I'm talking about this. I would just be on the screenshot. There's another little area where there was just enough lava pouring down, whatnot. This water was a perfect little island in the middle of it as well. The only problem is a bunch of mobs could spawn in there if you weren't careful. Even lighting it up, it was just a nightmare. I never really got a chance to mess around with it, so yeah. When I mess around with editing, I might throw in the screenshot of it. Not quite sure if I want to do that though. Not sure if I want to try and find it or not. Well, I could not find a jungle biome, but this seems like a good enough place to end the episode off in this village. Alright. So if you enjoyed this episode of me trying to find a jungle biome or a bamboo forest, hit the like button. If you didn't, I mean, just go ahead and tell me why. But I mean, it's exploration. Most people don't find that exploration that interesting when you spend, like, when you're not streaming, you spend over 2 hours or more just searching for a single biome. So I'll probably continue this after I go to bed. Off camera, I'll see if I can't find one. I'll go back and get the buried treasure that I skipped. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that off camera. If I find a jungle, I'll probably record a brief little bit of me exploring it. But other than that, next episode will probably be, well, unless I find a jungle biome off camera, will be me going to another. So, yeah. See you next time. Bye.